Hi guys, this is Mitzi Newman with Century 21 Liberty, and we're talking today about the home buying process and the terms of the contract you're offered to purchase. So one thing that we're talking about today is your closing costs. So these costs are costs associated with purchasing the home. In many parts of the country, the buyer is generally responsible for their own closing costs. However, in our area, due to the fact that we are a very big veteran military area, we tend to say that many of our buyers are credit rich, meaning they've got great credit scores, they've got the income, they've got the debt, but they're cash poor, meaning they don't have that the funds that are able to be liquidated quickly. So generally, when we make an offer, we will ask for the seller to pay our closing costs. So these closing costs may entail things like things that are paid in advance, things like your annual insurance, your annual taxes, your loan origination fee, and just numerous different amounts that will add up. They generally add up to about 3% of your purchase price. So if you've got a $100,000 house, your closing costs are going to generally be around 3%, maybe 3.5%. If you're over 150, it's probably going to be 2.5%. Reason being is because these amounts are all, the majority of them are flexible costs. They're percentages, they're sliding scales. So let's consider your annual taxes. Obviously, if you get a $100,000 house, your insurance, or I'm sorry, your taxes may only be $800-900. Whereas if you buy a $200,000 house, your taxes may be $2,000. So generally, when you get a loan, your lender is going to ask you to do what's called prepaids, and they're going to ask you to put a year's worth of insurance in an account with them. They're going to ask you to put a year of taxes in an account with them. And then there's like your fee for your lender, things like that. So these are amounts that you generally, as a buyer, may in any other part of the country, may be required to pay. But because we are in North Carolina, a very military-dominated area, and Fayetteville, generally, it's very customary for the seller to pay these costs for you. Now that is always negotiable. So depending on what you have in savings, what you're willing and able to spend, how much you love the house, that is going to be something that's negotiable. Your lender may be able to help offset those costs, and that's something that we want to talk to them about. So before we write an offer, I always get in contact with your lender, and I'll ask them, what are their closing costs going to be? What are their payments going to be? So that when we go in and write our offer, we already have a good understanding of what you're going to need to bring, or what is going to need to be covered when we actually get to closing date and you purchase that home. So if you guys have any questions on closing costs, let me know. I am also going to be having a guest speaker talk about closing costs and the pre-qualification process, as well as the home buying process from the lender's point of view. So if you guys have any questions, I'll be posting that shortly. And as always, let me know if you need anything, have any questions, have any concerns or anything. My name's Mitzi Newman, and I'm with Century 21 Liberty here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. My Facebook, my business Facebook, is www.facebook.com/MitziIsMyAgent. And my email is mitziismyagent@gmail.com, and my phone number is 910-978-2337. I look forward to working with you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day.